I've got a quick rack cleanup today. This is a temporary job as we're going to be completely redoing the network in a couple months from now. So I'm not going to be using all of the official nice and clean Ubiquiti cables that I normally use, as well as any new hardware. This is just cleaning this up and moving things around. So first things first is getting rid of and then labeling all of the existing cables. Now, as you can see from the labels, there are not a huge amount of things that are being used here. However, a lot of that infrastructure is left over from a much earlier build out. This space has changed over the years of what it's being used for, and right now it is just a general small office space. The top rack is for the office space, and the bottom rack is going to be used for the second client, where they just have access control and a security camera. So that's just going to be a small PoE switch that runs from a larger rack upstairs elsewhere in the building. So like I said, first we got to get all of the cables out and clean things up, and then unrack from down below and get them racked up top and move them on through. Now this is using existing infrastructure, so that's a 16 port light switch from Ubiquiti and the UDM Pro that they already had. Did not have rack ears on it, so I put those on here. And the person who installed this rack actually did not give me a lot of space in the back for pushing up against the cables that are in the back there, and so I had to get a little creative and move them around to be able to squish the UDM Pro in. However, as you can see, it's already much cleaner. Now we're getting to the point of moving the ISP modem and router up from the bottom rack onto the top rack. That last switch that is in there, the 48 port that's there, is actually serving as a shelf. Again, this is temporary. Yes, there is no such thing as permanent as temporary. However, this will actually be rebuilt in a couple of months from now. So now we've got everything starting to get lit up, and now it's just a matter of running the final cables and making sure we put labels on everything and cleaning it up. Now you can see this is pretty dusty. This is actually a sewage pump room, which was kind of nasty to work in. Thankfully, the pump is contained and the occasional smell wasn't too terrible. I don't recommend working in something like that on the regular, though. I don't think that the fumes were all that great to be breathing in. So that's it, a quick cleanup of the rack. Got things mostly cleaned up and organized, a little bit of Velcro in there, labels on everything, and that's a wrap.